El día 12 de marzo se declaró el estado de alarma en todo el territorio español a causa de la crisis del coronavirus. Tras detectar el primer caso positivo por esta enfermedad, jamás nos pudimos llegar a imaginar todo lo que nos iba a ocurrir después. El virus, que comenzó en la ciudad de Wuhan, concretamente en diciembre del 2019, pronto se propagó por toda Europa, empezando por Italia y golpeando después duramente a España. Estos países no han sido los únicos que han sufrido este duro golpe. También Estados Unidos, Reino Unido, Francia, Irán, India y varios países de Latinoamérica. Sin duda, este periodo de cuarentena se ha convertido en un momento histórico para España y para el resto del mundo y marcará un antes y un después en nuestras vidas, ya que países enteros con millones de habitantes se vieron obligados a encerrarse en sus casas y parar así todo tipo de actividad laboral, social y económica. Tengo el placer de invitaros a una serie de entrevistas que he mantenido con personas anónimas desde distintos puntos geográficos de todo el mundo, que me han comentado en primera persona cómo han vivido su cuarentena, cómo este aislamiento ha afectado a sus vidas, también la situación laboral existente en cada país y cuáles han sido las acciones que ha tomado el gobierno desde el principio para parar la propagación del virus. Vipin is a 21-year-old student. He's from Mumbai, India, and now he's studying management at the university. He's taking his last year graduation, and he's from Mumbai, where there are 18 million of inhabitants, a great number of inhabitants, and this city has been locked down and isolated since the 24th of March, I believe, due to the global emergency due to the coronavirus. So we are going to talk with him about the different aspects in life during this quarantine. And we want to know more about this country with that has more than 1 billion of inhabitants, and it's the second most populated of the world. So Vipin is going to tell us how they are dealing with this isolation. And hi Vipin, how are you?
I'm fine, and how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm here in Spain, well, taking care of my family, of course, and taking care of myself. And I'm very happy to have this conversation with you because you are far away from here. And
I'm also
yeah.
excited.
Oh, thank you. And I think it's very interesting to see, what is happening in India and compare that with Spain. So, Bipin, the latest data states that in India you have like 5,000 of infections and just 169 deaths. Comparing to Spain, it's a very low quantity of people, because here in Spain we have been hit so much by the coronavirus. And I believe that healthcare is precarious in your country and social distance is a little bit complex. Tell me more about this and how is the current situation in your country?
Yeah, we have seen that in our country, the first case came in 28 January. From that, government are monitoring all the airports people who came from abroad and screening them to check that who is positive or not. And from in Feb, government blocked some countries' flights to come here. After that, first in March, government blocked all the international flights.
Yeah.
And because it is a highly populated country, they can't risk. And we have seen that many European countries had made a mistake because they locked down very late, and these viruses are growing rapidly in the European countries.
Oh wow, that's a good reflection because here we have been flying till March. Since January to March, airports were working in a regular way. So this is important, for our audience to know about these restrictions just 1 month,
Ago.
Yeah, 1 month ago. So, yeah, tell me more about. Do you have availability with hospital beds and intensive care units?
Yeah, here our government now making train coaches berth for people for quarantine. Now railway are come forward to help to make their coaches a bed. Over 6,000 bed are made in last 1 week in railway coaches.
Oh, 6,000 beds?
Are made in railway coaches in one coach.
Oh, okay, okay, that's cool. And here in Spain, you know that a lot of private companies are working, making masks and breathing machines, you know, without the government support. Um, is there any kind of private company in India working for, you know, the population and making masks and making material, you know, because we don't have enough material here in Spain. So
Here
yeah,
also many
tell
private
me.
companies come forward to make the masks because it is most necessary things here, and making also sanitizer. Most of the wine industries are making now sanitizer because
Oh,
it is
cool.
more necessary things here.
Oh, cool. Okay. Okay, so I think that you have been more prepared than in Europe, right?
Yeah, government take the because they first monitor the all European countries what they did, and we have seen that they did a mistake because they locked down everything lately,
Yeah,
and
I
now
think so.
All European countries facing the problem.
Yeah, yeah, I think so. We have a big problem, and due to the sanitary and health emergency, then we have economic problem too.
We have seen that Italy is the second most highly in health structure, but they also facing the problem.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good. That's good. What kind of restrictive measures has implemented the government to stop spreading the virus around the country? As you told me, they closed the airport in March. And
Yeah.
what kind of measures do you have in the streets? And well, tell me more about that.
At 22nd March, Maharashtra state government had announced complete lockdown. On 24th March, our Prime Minister announced that after 24th, 5th, everything will be locked down for 21 days, 3 weeks. For next week, they said you should forget all the things. You should stay at home only.
Oh, so
And private, all the private airports and trains are completely shut down here.
oh, okay. Do you have the supermarkets open?
Yeah,
I hope so.
yeah,
And
it is
pharmacies
necessary.
and yeah, tell me more about this. What kind of you know of shops and of industries are open?
Only necessary our regular uses of things are open like dairy shops, pharmacy, malls, because we require a daily things to in our life to eat.
Okay, okay, perfect. So you just have you just can go out of your house just to buy something and then come in again, right?
Yeah,
Okay. So due to
and
this,
banks are
yeah,
also open. Banks are also open here.
yeah, of course, because it's necessary. Yeah, here too in Spain we have supermarkets, pharmacies, and banks just for little
Because
things,
it
you
is
know.
all these things are necessary.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah. So due to this, okay, how has this situation impact in your life and in the relation to your studies and university? Are you taking online classes, for example?
No, our college I finished the portion before, but in the April we have exam, but due to this we can't now give exams, and everything is postponed here. But in some university, they're taking online lecture for to complete the portion so that student did not lose anything.
And
It is not also
especially,
last year.
oh, okay. So, and especially in your university, do you have online classes or not?
In some places, there are colleges are conducting.
Okay, okay. And you, especially you, are you taking or not? No, right?
No, I am not doing. Yeah.
And what is going to happen with the April exams, for example?
I think after 14th April we have lockdown. I think they will extend more 2-3 weeks because here have many state government had advised to extend this lockdown for more 2-3 weeks, and many doctors also advised
Okay,
because
perfect.
because it is necessary to stop this virus.
Yeah, of course. Here too, we have a big problem with this, and they are taking hard measures and restrictions, but it's
Because
for, yeah, tell me.
because taking harsh measure is the only solution for this problem.
Yeah, are you asking me that?
No, I am telling that harsh telling is the only solution for this problem.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. I think the same. We have to stay at home and we have to take care because it's the only way to kill the virus, and not to spread this coronavirus. Okay, I'm very interested in the police because we have seen a lot of news around the world that in India the police is taking this like so hard, and I don't know what's your vision of this, and if you are living this kind of situation with the police because they are very aggressive. That's what we see on the news, but I don't know if it's true or if you know something about this.
It is necessary to be aggressive because here some people are not listening and going outside without any reason. So that the police have to take this action against them.
But these people that are going outside their house, they have TV news? Are they did they have this communication with the news and with the TV, or they don't have any kind of communication with the world and they don't know nothing about this?
No, they are going without any reason.
Okay. So yeah, just go out and
Hang out.
okay. Oh, okay. So it's this kind of people that it's not cooperating, with the
Yes,
society, right?
and government make this for their safety only. And if they not cooperate with government, then how it will succeed to stop this virus?
Okay. So related to your leisure, and are you taking Skype and I don't know, WhatsApp, FaceTime to talk with your friends and with your partners?
Yeah, we use your WhatsApp to do a daily video call because it is a hard time for everyone. And
Yeah,
it is necessary
cool.
to stay.
Yeah, cool. Okay, so the last question, Vipin. So, how do you think your life is going to change after this virus, this coronavirus, and even your way of looking the future? How do you think this situation is going to end?
Because this is the tough situation for all the people in around the world, and it is necessary. We know we will lose something, but our government has said human safety is more important than our economic. Because if we save human, we can recover the economic later.
Yeah.
And this act in our life, we know that we will remember this moment for our lifetime. That we are locked
Yeah.
down so many days at home.
Yeah, and that's so cute, you know, because you can make these phone calls and these video calls, and you know, meet other people and tell each one how is it going. And do you think this will impact your life after this? It's going to change something in your life apart
I
from remember this situation. Do you think the society will be better, or?
yeah, I think this will some impact in our everyone's life. But still, I will say that our safety is most important. But we have to cooperate our government
Yeah,
because it is a very densely populated country in the world.
yeah. So as you have the second most populated country in the world,
Yeah, right.
your measures are so hard, you know, because if one person took the virus, then it will spread away around all the country, right?
Yesterday, our health minister said because of one person, it will I connect to all 400. It will affect 400 people
Yeah. Wow, that's
because
a lot.
it is increasing rapidly. So far, one person can affect 400 people.
Yeah.
Here, many
Wow.
people are hiding everything like they came from foreign and they hiding, not coming forward to tell that I have come from these countries.
Yeah. Well, it's amazing, Bipin. You know, here in Spain we have just 47 million inhabitants, and in your country you have more than well, a billion of inhabitants. So I think it's amazing that India has taken this crisis so seriously and has taken measures so fast to stop spreading the virus. So I'm very happy to have this conversation with you and to know more about the Indian situation. And
Yeah,
well, I hope you will take care, and
yeah.
yeah, and stay at home and be safe.
You also take care of yourself and your family.
Yeah, thank you so much, Vipin. Bye bye.
Bye bye.